Hi viewers, in this video I want to show you another underdog watch, and this is another watch by Roma. This is the Roma Rotodate. It's clearly a dress watch, but it is a really good piece by Roma, and there are a lot of good things about it that I'm going to tell you. Now, as you might have seen in my last video, I featured the Roma Sea Rock and mentioned about this brand, which is still very unknown really, which is surprising because they churn out really high quality automatic watches as well as a few quartz, but the automatic watches are really up there and they're not expensive for what they produce. Now this Rotodate obviously bears a very striking resemblance to the Omega Aquaterra. Well, the dial is very similar. The case shape is slightly different, but this is really a very good watch, and I shall show you some of the details to kind of prove my point. But firstly, I would like to just say that this watch is very hard to come by. They seem to be very rare. You hardly ever see one up for sale. There's probably more chance of Donald Trump attending the inauguration than of you finding one of these for sale. But you never know. Your best chance is eBay. If you do like this watch, keep searching on eBay. You might find it one day. Now, let's get through the specs quickly on this particular beautiful watch. It's very slim at 9.2mm, and lug to lug is 45mm. And this does have a water resistance rating of 50 meters. Now, I've had this watch for about 7-8 years now, so I can't quite remember what the retail price was, but I think it's around about £700, £800. If you do happen to find one, a used model won't fetch any more than £200, if that. And that's one of the reasons why I've never let this go, because I know it will never achieve the price that it deserves. So, I mean, let's look at the quality of the finishing on the dial first of all. You see those wonderful textured vertical stripes going down the dial, with the Roma logo sitting proud on top. A really well applied logo, that is. And then the words automatic at the bottom. You've got the unusual shape for the date window, which is framed in silver polish. And then the hour markers are all applied, and they do have lume on each one and the hands as well. But to be honest with you, the lume is really very poor. I won't even bother showing it to you, but being a dress watch, it's not a big deal. And then you have the chapter ring recessed outside the dial with all the indices printed in white. Just gives a slight sporty edge to the dress watch theme, which I like. So it's not too boring, it's got a bit of edge to it. As you can see, the case is very highly polished, so it does attract a few scratches. The crown is a push down crown with the R logo inscribed on it. And then the bracelet is brushed on the outer links, polished center links. Got a good milled clasp. Signed Roma. The movement is decorated really well. You see, it's very unusual to see so much decoration on the movement in a watch of this kind of status, you know, a sort of low to mid-range luxury watch. You've got the perlage or stippling there on the plates and bridges, and then the rotor has the Côte de Genève markings on it, and then the Roma logo etched in. very well done for a watch like this. Really, really is impressive. And then the actual steel part of the case back is very artistic too, and deeply engraved with the model name Rotodate and all the other information, the water resistance, Swiss made, sapphire crystal on top, which I presume means the exhibition glass is not sapphire. It is powered by the ETA 2824 and it has been very accurate. Very solid, reliable watch actually. Never gone wrong in 7 years. I'll just quickly show you what that looks like on the wrist. Very comfortable, sits well. It's a good bracelet. So that's my very brief review of this fairly rare watch from Roma. I do like featuring these lesser known watches because they tend to offer superb value for money. Because they're not a big brand name, or they're not popular, there's not a big demand for them, you can always find usually very low price for a very high quality watch such as this. So if you do like it, keep searching on eBay, you might find one. You shouldn't really be paying more than £200, £250, $300, that kind of price range, which really is a steal for a watch of this class. So that's the Roma Rotodate. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.